Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Lumi, your host, and we are back on War Thunder. Now, quite of a big announcement that came a bit out of nowhere, but I think a lot of people may have been expecting it. It wasn't a certainty, but we're getting rank 7 for tanks, with the first one being the Challenger 2. And so we're gonna have this long tree getting even longer, and of course we can assume that there's more coming on other trees as well, especially Germany, USSR and USA. They are going to get their rank 7 tanks. Now when I talk about what I think that actually implies and how it's going to affect me and my channel, we're gonna play the M47 meanwhile. I just unlocked that thing. It's still stuck. We are only 9,000 points away from the Centauro, so I'm gonna keep playing that. All the 6.7 Italians I spaded. Now, rank 7, what does it actually mean? Well, for those who have lived and played through the rank 6, there was a lot of mess to begin with. So we had rank 6 appeared. It was mainly the Abrams and other things, and the nations that didn't have rank 6 got completely ruffle stomped. They really had no chance of fighting that, because it had nothing that was competitive enough. So people stopped playing the high BRs because those vehicles were at BRs where they destroyed everything, and then finally Gaijin gave in and decided to actually increase the BR of vehicles, the top BR I mean. That was something that was welcome, but it didn't solve the fact that the other nations didn't have any of those tanks and they were struggling. Too low. So with time more tanks appeared, and some of the rank 5 tanks went to rank 6, but as more tanks appeared, the amount of tanks you needed to research and get through to get to final tier became so high and so costly that it just took forever to grind through a tier, through a tree. So Gaijin, after some long time, went ahead and did an RP rebalance. Now what we can assume is going to happen with rank 7 is pretty much the same. We're gonna have a period of uncontested dominance by rank 7 vehicles. They're gonna be pretty much all by themselves, not facing too much competition, and then they're gonna get joined by other things, and they're gonna be all extremely expensive to unlock, and they're gonna be so far out that only people really who pay will be able to get them, and after a few months we will get the RP rebalance. That RP rebalance didn't come, let's say, free of cost last time it happened, and I anticipate it to be pretty much the same for rank 7. Now the damage that mainly happened that people weren't happy about was the fact that once for the previous tanks cost was reduced, they felt cheated because they had to unlock things at a higher cost and then didn't get it refunded. Did we just miss that? I mean, that seemed like it was pretty much... Yeah, I think we hit that little bar. Now I understand that some people will get pissed because it's a game, and then the rules of the game kind of change and you feel like you had to play with tougher rules applied. And it was a bit of a waste of time. You don't get that RP back, and that, I mean, you did play for a certain RP and then that kind of got wasted because things got cheaper. I also get Gaijin's point of view, which is, I mean, just like any other product out there, getting sold. That was too high for the ammo. Gonna poke out just a little bit. Nah, Darn it, reload is too slow on this thing. So like any other product, when you sell it full price, people buy it, and then after a while you decrease the costs and nobody complains. I mean, nobody goes and asks that iPhone or Apple gives them some money after a few months when the iPhone is cheaper, and they have paid it full price. Now I get that, that's a discount, but what also happens in... Where did that T34 come from? But what also happens is that people that know a discount is going to come on iPhones or whatever it is, they then decide to actually give it a break and wait before they actually perform the purchase, because they know it's going to be cheaper, so why pay full price, right? I'm playing really defensively because for one, I'm stuck, and for two, wow, that was actually pretty devastating for Sabo, and for two, I'm focused on what I'm wanting to say. Yeah, of course, it had to be a revenge kill. Do we get a backup? Right, sure, why not? Now, I lost my train of thought with that death. Now, the thing that's going to happen is, I mean, yes, of course, I finally got my track. We got a tank over there. Load a horizontal drive, that's good. The thing that happens is that people then wait for that discount and get whatever they want to get at a reduced price. And this is how I'm kind of feeling about War Thunder right now. Whoa, okay, where was that coming from? That was pretty close. Like, why would I bother unlocking and paying and spending RP for something that's going to be cheaper soon? It really doesn't make any sense to waste that kind of time, especially when you have a limited amount of time, on something that is gonna cost much less. So ideally, to me, this announcement would have been made with one indication to begin with, which would be, hey, we know here's rank 7, and as we know it's coming out, we have a good news for you. We're rebalancing RP ahead of that change, so that everything up till rank 6 is going to be cheaper, quicker for you guys to get through, and then once rank 7 is there, we'll have also more players ready to jump into that rank. Okay, we got something there. I don't know if I can shoot through this wooden beam. Oh, that was stupid as hell, but Sabo just working as intended, I guess. There we go. So yeah, how does that affect me and my channel, this entire thing? I am really going to question grinding, because I mean there are some trees. Let's have a look at USSR. All of these, I mean, are basically rank 5 completed. All of these things that are 380,000, whichever doesn't get moved up to rank 7, I assume maybe the Abrams go up, or the Abrams IP, the IP version goes up, and then that one maybe keeps its RP balance. But for the rest, like 8.0s, like the T95 unlocked, AAs, they're gonna drop down maybe to 210, what these used to be. These are gonna get cheaper, or maybe it's gonna be more gradual, like this is gonna be 210, this is gonna be maybe 300k, and then the rank 6 is gonna be the 390. Who knows? Either way, these things are not gonna cost as much, so maybe like going for them and unlocking them doesn't make sense. I think maybe what I should be doing is spending about 200k RP in them, and then move to research something else, because eventually when the RP balance comes, these things will be cheaper. Now, when we look at Germany, I still have the, yeah, all of these are unlocked. USSR, the same. Britain, yeah, also. I just really just have rank 6 left to unlock, except for Italy. So that's why I've also been playing Italy, because these things, 210, okay, let's say they get dropped to 180, 140. I can still save some RP here. With France, again, like, I shouldn't even invest anymore in the AMX, because with 280 invested in this AMX as well, 300k in it, it's just gonna, I mean, I should just start researching the AMX 40. And because these things, with the RP balance, they're gonna get unlocked immediately. Anything more that I'm investing in them is too much. I think with the Bradley, I invested only 80k, it's never gonna get that cheap, so that's fine. With the TAM, I'm at 63k, so it's alright. Here I just started with T72, so once I hit about 200k, I'm gonna stop as well. And with Britain, I'm 100k into the Chieftain Mark V. Maybe I drop another 100k in there, and then that'll be it. With the Type 89, I'm almost there. It's an 8.3. It should be 210, so only another 50k in there, and I'm good. So I will be unlocking a lot less. I will have to pay how much I've invested into the RP of a vehicle. And that is if I decide to keep on playing, because besides the fact that the RP costs for unlocking vehicles is going to get changed, the other thing that's going to get addressed is, like, let's say USA. This is a rank 6 right now. So the total cost for rank 4 modules is 160k. So I have 4 modules here, so each individual module for rank 4 vehicle costs 40,000. Now, if that is going to be the top cost for rank 7, the Type 95 E1 is going to cost less. So I mean, these 40k's are going to go away. This is probably going to cost as much as a rank 5 at that point. And what do we have as a rank 5? We have the M48, for instance. Oh, that's not customization, but let's go for modification. Now this is 5 times 18. Let's round it up at 5 times 20. It's 100k versus the 160k from the other. So at 100k, it would be for the T95 E1. I would only need 25k for each of these, so 30,000 less to spend to get these 2 modules. It would be even less here for the brake system, but still, it's a lot. About 50,000 to finish spading the T95 E1. So the question is, do I want to invest the time now, knowing that it's going to be wasted, or do I actually put this game on the back burner and play something else instead until they have figured their lives out? I mean, like, Gaijin is doing this the wrong way. It's like, we know rank 7 is coming up, let's do a rebalance, especially after they did the ammo calculation modification, which really just requires for certain vehicles a BR balance. So it should just be like, hey, we're gonna start 2019 completely fresh. Let's put, okay, we got a new calculation method. We're gonna put new BRs. We're gonna rebalance all of the RP. And this is something that the European Canadian also said in his video, and I agree with him. The T95 E1 costs as much to unlock as an Abrams. Maybe about 10k difference could be of RP, but that's like nothing. And then modification wise, this costs 40k because together it's 160 for rank 4, but if we look at the Abrams, this is also 160, and now we have 6 modules, so 160 divided by 6 is going to end up being 27 per module. So it costs also just as much to spade the vehicle, which doesn't make any sense, because once I've spaded this vehicle and unlocked it, I still end up only having a mediocre 8.0. I mean, it's alright, it's not the best, not the worst, but why would I go for an average 8.0 if I could go for a brilliant 10.0 and just ruffle stomp everything that comes in front of me. So, and I know a lot of this, like talking about this out loud and making and showing how this is a problem, is just a reason for them to add a straight line between the XM803 and the M1 Abrams. And then that wouldn't be, let's say, the case anymore. But then there is the other thing. Okay, sure, I want the Abrams, I need to unlock the XM803, but then why would I go for the MBT-70? Why would I go for the M60A2 or the M551 or even the Bradley? Who cares about all of these? I'll just go through the line that will give me the best vehicles. And in a game, any game where you want balance and there is a cost to something, the cost needs to be proportional to the reward. And in this game, it simply isn't. You should, a vehicle that is better should cost more to unlock, should cost more to spade, because you get more out of what you invest in. And in this game, it just simply isn't the case. That's already a standard basic problem that War Thunder has always had, and it should address. Now comes the entire rank 7 situation that's just going to make everything worse, and to me, the proper way of doing things, and I would have loved it and I would have kept playing, because okay, here comes, hey, we have rank 7 coming up. Next week we're gonna balance this all out so that everything that is rank 6 now is gonna get cheaper. Some of the vehicles we have right now are already going rank 7 because they have their plans. They know what they're gonna do with this game. They know which direction they're gonna take it. They know which vehicles they want to actually bring to rank 7. So it would be very easy to already go ahead of themselves, make it easier to get to rank 7 before it has been for 4 or 5 months. That would make everyone happy, would keep everyone playing, including me. And right now I'm considering that it just doesn't make sense unless, I mean, I start playing now vehicles that I haven't unlocked yet that are stock. I make some quick calculations based on, okay, this thing is going to cost 210. Let's say if it would be at rank 5, how much would each individual module cost? And then I keep playing this stock without spading anything. I mean, not unlocking anything, but just getting 20k here, 20k there, if that's how much it would be, you know. But I kind of have to unlock even. I would just do the first tier, because for me to get to the second tier, I need to research at least one modification. Pretty sure I can think that parts and FPE are gonna stay more or less the same, and they are pretty cheap. So maybe I would just go and unlock parts and FPE, and that's about all I would do. And it just doesn't feel appealing to me. What would be the? I mean, immediately what I thought after this was, hey, I could play fleet. But let's have a quick look at what fleet entails, right? So let's go to battle. Yeah, okay, my bad. Let's go to battle, and it's weekend, so I don't play with EU, but let's give it the biggest chances. EU, yeah, it's about a dozen players. So if we count quickly, here is like 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 17. Yeah, like 20 players here, 20 players there, 20 players here. And it's 4, 3, and 2 for rank 1. You're just gonna be waiting forever to find a game in ships. Nobody's playing ships. Why? Because even between realistic and arcade, and even, I mean, if you go for arcade, the difference between people playing is not amazing. There is really not that much of a difference. For Air RB, we all know how that isn't fun. Air Arcade is too, how would you say, like, I don't know, it's just too confusing, too much going on, and you don't feel like it's as much skill and trying to avoid and dodge as just getting killed by some random dude that was in that messy furball where you're fighting. So all in all, what I'm trying to say here, I guess, for my channel is that I'm gonna be playing maybe just a little bit more Italian in the coming weeks, but you will see way less War Thunder streams in my channel. There's Man the Guns coming out soon for Hearts of Iron 4, so we're going to be playing a lot of Hearts of Iron 4. that is what I am looking forward to. I'm going to be playing other things. I'm going to put this on the side. My premium account is going to run out soon. I'm not going to renew it until probably summer of 2019, when the RP and the BR situation has been normalized, and we have the other discount session because of Victory Day. So basically, I think, yeah, this was the I mean, a lot of people are looking at rank 7 like, wow, we're getting new tanks, that's awesome, and so forth. But to me, that's the killing blow. That's the like the last straw, the last reason that tells me, or the last reason that is given to me for stopping to play this. And once I put it on the back burner, there's a very, I mean, a big question mark on if I ever will pick it back up, because I mean, I've had some fun. I wanted to play some high tier, but I just cannot be brought to play knowingly that I'm gonna be wasting my time. And anyway, people may be saying, yeah, but I mean, you're playing for fun, you're not playing for grind and so forth. No, I mean, everyone plays for what they believe in. I'm playing for unlocking things. And when the game is won and has been set in stone, and I'm doing the effort to unlock things, and then the rules change, that's not okay. There's a lot of people on the beach, so that's worrisome. I want to get out of here, get behind that Leopard A1A1. AMX Brennisdown is still alive. But yeah, this is a full up tier. I don't think we can actually see and hit that. We're now behind reasonable cover. I'd like to also do something, but these guys are taking all of the real estate. Maybe we can try and go capture A. Oh, okay, we got an 8.7 here. Don't touch me. Got the cannon breach. That's beautiful. We're gonna go and hide behind the church, hopefully. Oh, that smoke's clearing up. We're dead. So dead. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, we got a kill assist. That's great. Now let's look forwards. So yeah, I mean, I'm still having fun, but here, because I know that there's not much happening, and I'm still, I mean, I'm so close to unlocking the Centauro. I want to play the Centauro, but in the end, it's not something I would like. Rank 7, I mean, yes, rank 7 with an immediate BR and RP adjustment would be my dream. That would just make whatever grind I'm doing right now easier. But it's not gonna happen. We all know it's not, because they want that frustration. They want to milk those people who are the ones that will pay to get. We've captured most of the strategic zones. Yeah, that's a nice bounce. I mean, Sable is so useless. Absolutely useless. Yeah, he got my gun. But I'm doing nothing to him. I need backup. I really need backup here.
Attention to the designated grid square. Our victory is near.
But at least we're holding and we're still alive. Loader engine. He can still fire at me and be destructive. That thing could have heat. and I'm feeling exceptionally lonely right now. Poking out would be a mistake. He's focused on me, so I'm worried now about my front. Kind of feel like that's where they would come. And there's something. Ooh, we bounced. How the hell did that happen? And I don't even know how I got through the side of that IS-4. Oh, we're screwed. Okay, he's there on the left. And there's one behind me. Okay, there we go. All alone, you're not gonna go very far. It's War Thunder for you. Yeah. G56. We still have the planes because, you know, you have a correct progression, but then you have, again, a unlocking wall, a grind wall before jets, which is, I think, what they are going for with rank 5 and then with rank 6, especially when it's just when it came out. And I actually wanted to say rank 6 and rank 7. Still have trouble believing that they actually are going to go for that, but whatever. Yeah, it's just, to me, it just demotivates me to play. It just makes me feel like I'm wasting my time, because whatever it's like they applied a RP reduction modifier just by announcing that. I mean, I'm still gaining the same, but because everything is more expensive than what it will be, it translates in. Alright, I think we are out of the woods. They were actually pretty aggressive here. He's there. He's actually being incredibly accurate with his shots. The G91 is unfortunately focusing on the BMP1 and not on the other AA. Was ineffective. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, radar. Radar, yeah. Forgot about that thing. I've been playing Italians way too much down below where there's no radar AA. Where actually life is fun. You know, once you reach 8.0, it's just... yeah, I think that's basically what Rank 7 summarizes for me, is that with the addition of rank 6 and last year, things just went a slippery slope. It was the addition of radar AA, it was the addition of choppers that really already like gave me a big kick, as into, hey, this is something you will have trouble digesting, but if you do, you're still gonna hang around. And I did, but rank 7 in itself is not the problem, but the knowledge that it's going to take about 6 or 7 months for them to actually go ahead and rebalance RP, and meanwhile everything I do is going to be wasting my time, it just makes me not want to play anymore. So I think I'm also going to keep this stream short. I have really no more interest in playing War Thunder right now. It was a good run. I think they wasted their time with the fleet part of it. That's what you end up seeing when you try to play naval. Nobody's playing it, and we are weekend. It's a Saturday afternoon. A lot of people should be playing, and you have online. Here's my point also. On Saturday, 67,000 people. 1 year ago it was 130, 140. And Gaijin is dying. War Thunder is dying, and it is a bit of a sad a sad stream, unfortunately, because I think I wanted this to continue, I wanted this to go on, I wanted to feel passionate about the game, but knowing that I will be wasting my time because things will get cheaper later and not now, I'm actually, yeah, I lose all motivation to play. So I hope they will actually get something done soon. If not, I'm just gonna keep on following the news. I'm gonna be playing other games. It's a good thing as well for me personally, because War Thunder has been taking a lot of time from me. And this is also the point. This is why I don't want to waste that time, because I've spent over 3,000 hours getting these things unlocked, getting these things baited. And if I know that I'm gonna have to spend so much more time in for something that I could spend so much less time later, maybe with better fixes, more game modes, it's the moment, it's the time now to take a break. It's now or never. And the announcement of Rank 7 has given me the push to do that. So on my channel you will be seeing streams of strategy games, some solo gameplay, maybe some co-op play with Cube, like we have done in the past, but not so much recently. And it's going to be more varied, and I will be following the news. I will be checking out what's going on in the War Thunder sphere, and once they get that RP costs rebalanced throughout, once they have Rank 7 fully implemented for all the nations, choppers here and there, and Japanese ships, which honestly maybe only like 5 guys care about anymore, I'll give it a go if I'm still interested. If not, maybe my viewer base will also have changed. Maybe we will be more into all of the other stuff I will be streaming, and War Thunder will be just a good memory of back in the day when I used to do War Thunder streams. So I think for now, War Thunder, it's a goodbye. But I hope to see you still on my channel, on my streams, for other things, and get your feedback to improve and find the way where this channel needs to go, which games you enjoy seeing, what is more interesting to you and what not. And if you did enjoy this quite sad stream, unfortunately, leave a like and subscribe to see where this thing is heading. I really am looking forward to see you on my streams and to have you alongside me for this journey. And have a great weekend. Just for the record, final message: tomorrow I will be working, so I will not be having my Sunday stream. I'll see, probably as a compensation, on next Friday I'll do an extra stream, but see you on Tuesday for the continuation of the regular schedule. Have a great weekend. This was Lumi. Bye.